She lay there, heart a chamber of secrets, eyes 2 goblets of fire, hands like 5 deathly hollows reaching for her half-blood prince. For the sake of simplicity, let's call him anything but a man. Let's call him a sorcerer, disguised as a prisoner, locked away inside a phoenix because no one would ever dare cross a phoenix but a prisoner. A prisoner would be hers to control. But he was already a slave to the moon, so he lay wake, mind racing through a city of bones because the bed they lay in now resembles a city of ashes. She is glass, is strong, but delicate. She's a porcelain angel sent to the city of lost souls where she found him, the original lightning thief. Currently paying penance for his crimes in that phoenix. If you all remember me, she whispers to the prisoner. I believe you have forgotten that there's a queen at the far end of this cotton, or does the moon's curse really plague you that much? Her eyes tattoo steel black questions on his back, but he remained stone. He knew there was no cure for the faults in his stars, and even if there were, she'd be back by the next twilight, then she'd be back by the next eclipse, then she'd be back by new moon, then she says, I'll ask you again. This time the mockingjay in her throat catching fire. I want to know about the moon, she demanded. Is she the reason I lay dying? Is she the reason my beloved addresses his scarlet letters to another scarlet witch, which he just takes and before long the wind washes 50 shades of silence over his female counterpart now? Just a lion, a witch, a wardrobe, and an empty breath caught in a noose hanging from an answer that promised to never come quick enough. This Game of Thrones could have been played forever had she not decided to speak. She weeps for him. Her voice cracks like thin ice in the winter, you know. For a poet, you're not very fucking poetic. Because anybody can rhyme lies with lies, because fake stories about fake women that never even existed are easy to write about. I bet by now her damp eyes, the color of rain, would fall to the floor. 2 towers trembling at the knee, tongue a leaf gone with the wind bending every which way. You're no Geppetto, and my strings run short for you lately. How could such a writer write such a sob story? You never even took a second guess to think what would be left if I left. What would be left when I left? Right away, he's on his feet. There's prayers in his eyes. He's struggling to speak. He's at a loss for translation, and she just cuts him off at the T. See, just like that shitty storyteller you're out here pretending to be, you brought me right to the good part, and you tell me that it's over. He brings you right to the good part, and he tells you